this ride solo, and this was my first long group ride with Zulli, Xavier, Bong and Janno. A Benguet loop down Ambuklao Road, up Labey, then down Halsema Highway back to Baguio. I arrived at the meeting place a bit late. We were supposed to meet up at 6:30 and I got there 7-ish.
Morning.
An easy start and we're off. From South Drive, we turned left towards Wright Park and onto our first climb, Ambuklao Road towards Tip Top. I don't know how those guys can take on this gnarly steep curve from the inside. Zulli and I took the slightly easier way. A bit of downhill fun, a bit of morning sun. Then slow and steady again. And any opportunity to get their tires on dirt, these guys would take it. More downhill fun, and I wasn't sure if Xavier actually missed the stop at Arteos for breakfast or just wanted to check something out a bit further down the road. Zulli went after him anyway. A bit of chit-chat, breakfast, some coffee, and we're off again. Losing more and more elevation as we go. And as you know, when cycling up here in the Cordilleras, what goes down, well, must come back up. At this section of Ambuklao, it's mostly downhill with occasional gentle ascents. And cows. I've ridden down this road a few times, but I've never been to Labey and didn't know what to expect. Well, Labey welcomed us with a ridiculous gradient, sign of things to come. More climbing, even more ridiculous gradients, and at some point we just had to get off the saddle and start pushing. And as Xavier said, there's no shame in this, sire. Every now and then, we'd be treated to a bit of short recovery sections. But yeah, those were really short bursts of fun. grind continues. By this time, we've lost contact with Bong and Janno. The last message we got was that they'd be waiting for us at the top of Labey on Halsema Highway, which we thought was just about half an hour away. Which, at several different points in the next couple of hours, Zulli would say was just around the next bend. And it always wasn't. We stopped for a late lunch at Paulig's Farm and Giant Kettle Coffee Shop. We were just about a kilometer away from where Bong and Janno were waiting for us. But we badly needed refueling already. The halo-halo here is really good, by the way. By the time we got back on the saddles, it started to rain. And we finally caught up with Bong and Janno, and it was time to head back home to Baguio down Halsema Highway into Bly. And the rains got stronger, which, after a few hours under the sun climbing, was actually really refreshing. We parted ways at the Shilan Junction, where they all turned left, going back towards the top, while I continued on towards La Trinidad. So, 7 hours moving time, a bit over 73 kilometers, with almost 1,900 meters of elevation gain, plus a couple of inches of rain, and lots of good vibes. This was a good ride.